Hello, Internet.
Hi, Internet.
Welcome to the nonsense.
Welcome to what we're now calling Twilight Abridged, because we're tired of reading the normal shit.
Because
It's much better when we add our own shit into it.
literally, we could just be making fart noises on a synthesizer and it would be more entertaining.
Yeah, so welcome to Twilight Abridged. I'm too tired right now. I'm like really tired. Like, he was just shoving XCOM down my throat. I kind of kept zoning out really badly.
XCOM is a classic, thank you. My neck
Made me play it without a manual, and I was so fucking lost. And so I have this like vendetta against the game, because by the time I got a hold of him, I was like pissed at the game.
Because you couldn't figure out what to do when your people kept dying.
I made like 14 bases in like 2 months.
And then people got
I made my
angry.
first base in fucking Africa.
That's actually not that bad of a spot to start, so...
Huh?
That's not that bad a place to start. Though, like, the UK or US, those are better, but they're a lot harder. If that makes sense?
I didn't even know I had to go to the fucking crash sites for aliens and shit. I was just like shooting them down and leaving
Like, shooting them down, like, oh, there's the crash site. Wonder what I should do with this thing that's got all the men in it. Go to stay home.
No, I didn't even know, because like the fucking screen you pulled up where it showed like how many men were there and then giving them all like weapons and shit, I couldn't figure out how to fucking make that pop up.
Oh, that just happens whenever you
No, not like the ones where you dragging and dropping their inventory, the other one.
Oh, you go to equip craft, which is in the base. And then you just click on equipment.
I wouldn't fucking know that because I didn't have the manual.
I'm sorry that I'm the one who had the manual, and I completely forgot that you didn't have
You're like,
one.
play XCOM. Okay.
We'll do a two psychopaths teach, and we'll do XCOM.
No, I don't want to play. I don't want to play XCOM.
Fine, it'll be me and Sydney, and we'll call it Two Idiots Teach.
You think you're gonna get Sydney to play that shit?
No,
Bro?
she ain't gonna play it. She's just gonna laugh when people die.
No, you think she'll be like fucking like she's still mad at you.
I know she's still mad at me.
You think she's gonna play a game with you? She's like so fucking like over your existence at this point. She's like, fuck Hono.
I need a link to the damn site.
Oh my god, I don't know what the site is.
Okay,
You can always text Sydney.
I
You
could.
to the site so you can finish the fucking character out. Instead of going, oh, I have school, let me type on Omniverse instead.
I haven't actually been doing anything on Omniverse.
Neither am I.
So,
I've been fucking making the shit out of sites recently. I just like creating sites. Shit.
So, let's stop getting sidetracked by beautiful things such as XCOM and Sydney's hatred. And let's look into the nonsense.
Shit, and I'm already tired.
Well, we gotta record something, because I got nothing for tomorrow if we don't.
I thought you solo played some shit. I don't care. No, wait, I don't care. Okay, come on. Chapter 5. Blood type.
Blood type. Sounds like a bad
I made my way to English in a daze. I didn't even realize when I first walked in that class had already started. Do you want to voice this fucker?
Thank you for joining us, Miss Swan.
Mr. Mason said in a disparaging tone. Really? Fucking that word. I flushed. And fucking, I just have the image of her walking with a toilet stuck to her ass and her just reaching back and flushing it. Okay, that literally comes to mind every time someone says, when someone writes a character saying I flushed.
Like my face flushed. It's like, okay, you got a swirly.
Pretty fucking much. It's like, what was she doing walking into class late? Like, what, was she on the fucking shitter that whole time? Like, what do you even stop that?
No, she was talking to Edward last chapter.
I remember, Hono, I remember. It wasn't until class ended that I realized Mike wasn't sitting in his usual seat next to me.
How do you not notice?
Literally giving me cancer. I felt a twinge of guilt, but he and Eric both met me at the door as usual, so I figured I wasn't totally unforgiven. Mike seemed to become more of himself as he walked, gaining enthusiasm as he talked about the weather report for this weekend. The rain was supposed to take a minor break, and so maybe his beach trip would be possible. I tried to sound eager to make up for disappointing him yesterday. It was hard. Rain or no rain, it would still only be in the high 40s, if we were lucky. The rest of the morning passed in a blur. It was difficult to believe I hadn't just imagined what Edward had said. The way his eyes looked. Maybe there was just a very convenient... Bionicles!
I think that was on you, not her.
That was on me. I just fucking tripped over some words because I'm half asleep.
Bionicles! Refrigerator!
Maybe it was just a very convincing dream that I'd confused with reality. That seemed more probable than
That seemed more probable.
Than that I had really appealed to him on any level. Yes, because you're a wet dish rag.
You're a wet dish rag, and any person will be lucky to have you. They need to keep you in the kitchen. That is their sacred duty, because you will hurt everybody else if you don't stay in there.
Bro, hold on. There's this girl at my school, and apparently she's everyone fucking voted for her for being the most artistic female, even though all she does is fucking finger paint, and she literally has like the personality of Bella. I'm not fucking kidding you.
But you don't understand. It's abstract.
She's obsessed with being sad. She's obsessed with making everyone know she feels oh so sad all the time.
So she's Van Gogh?
She comes to school drunk. She bums cigarettes. She tries to bum cigarettes off of people on school campus.
This sounds like every professional artist I've ever met.
Oh, thanks, Hono.
Well, yeah, but you're not professional. You do it for love, not money.
But she doesn't do it for money. She literally fucking finger paints. She has zero talent. Fuck her. I hate her ass. I hope she burns in a hole.
I can make that happen.
I fucking hate her.
So
and
that's a yes?
She like does Xanax and Percocets and shit and comes to school all fucked up. Like all the time, and she's like obsessed with like, oh yeah, I took like 4 Xanax or whatever the fuck she decides to say. I took Xanax this morning and some Percocets behind it, chased it with alcohol and smoked a cigarette. I like smoked a blunt on my way to school and then smoked a cigarette when I got on campus. Like, bitch, I don't fucking care.
She's gonna die of like a drug overdose.
And on top of this, she's the rich white girl I was telling you about earlier. Daddy pays for everything. I'm his fucking princess. I have a car that costs $65,000 and a house that costs $250,000. And everything I could ever want has always been handed for me, and I will never have to work a fucking day in my life. And I also weigh under 100 pounds, but is the same height as me. Okay? That's that bitch. She dyed her hair. She used to bleach it blonde, and then she decided to dye it back to brown. So she looks like fucking Kristen Stewart.
She's so skinny, I feel like I break her. Like, she's so skinny, I feel like I just break her by sneezing.
She looks breakable. Like, I'm talking her ribcage cannot, like, I fucking shit you not when I say fucking maybe 20 inches. Her ribcage
oh no.
If even.
Someone give that girl a sandwich.
I fucking know. She's jacked up on shit all the time. And like she'll take like Xanax and shit, and she'll also take like Adderall, and so she like never eats.
Yeah, give that girl a sandwich or like put a feeding tube in her.
Bro, she's trying to buy a fucking one of my. No, I take Buspar for my anxiety, and you know how bad my anxiety is.
Yeah. That shit calms you down.
I weigh a lot. I'm going to completely admit that. Like, I weigh much more than what I look like I weigh.
But yeah, that's because you're like, your blood is like super concentrated and shit.
Well, yeah, I have really thick blood and I'm really fucking dense because I do like strengthening exercises or whatever. I do like muscle building, so I'm like really fucking dense. So I'm not like melty looking, like I'm not like horrendously overweight or anything, but like I have big ass fucking legs because I do like weightlift. I don't want to call it weightlifting, but I do like shit where I had to like I lift like heavy shit and do squats and shit all day. I'm just fucking dense as shit. That being said, she weighs less, like way less than like half of my weight. She weighs about half of my weight at this point. And she fucking, like, 2 Buspar fucking knocks me out. Like, I'm a zombie. I literally cannot function. Like, I just lay there and go to sleep.
Right.
From fucking 2 Buspar that I take that's 20 milligrams.
Okay.
And she was trying to buy them off of me. How she found out I had them, I don't know, because I don't bring that shit to school. She found out I had some and she was like, you should totally let me buy some from you. Like, I'll give you like $50. And I was like, for fucking 1 pill? And she was like, yeah, like, and I was like, you know I don't bring that shit to school. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? First, you bullied the shit out of me. 2, are you trying to die? Like, this shit's gonna kill your ass.
Here's the thing. Obviously, like, no one likes her. No one's gonna miss her. And you'll just be making money, and then she'll die, and then you'll just have money. And one less problem.
It's kind of illegal to sell your prescription, especially Buspar, because it's an opiate. It's a narcotic. I mean,
okay, new strategy. Don't do that. Don't go to jail.
Did you not know it was illegal to sell prescriptions? Because that's very, very illegal.
No, I did know that. I just didn't know it was an opiate.
Oh yeah, it's like mini morphine.
Wonderful. Let's get okay. There's the madness in your life and the greater madness that is Stephanie Meyer. Let us return to the greater madness.
I take mini morphine.
Mini morphine bionicles.
Bionicle.
Bionicles.
I feel like I'm trying to start, but I feel like I really have to yawn.
Then yawn, damn it.
It's not coming out.
Just stand there with your mouth open, like you're waiting for a phallus to enter, and then just wait.
Why would you say that?
Because that's how Link stands whenever he gets a piece of the Triforce. He just stands for like 8 seconds with his mouth open. I'm not joking.
I don't doubt that. Okay. okay. So I was impatient and fidgeting as Jessica and I entered the cafeteria. I wanted to see his face.
Ooh, yeah.
See if he'd gone back to the cold, indifferent person I known for the last several weeks. Or if by some miracle I really heard what I thought I'd heard this morning. Jessica babbled on and on about her dance plans. Lauren and Angela had asked the other boys and were all going together, completely unaware of my inattention. Disappointment flooded through me as my eyes unerringly focused on his table. The other 4 were there, but he was absent. Had he gone home? I followed the still babbling Jessica through the line. Crushed. I'd lost my appetite. I brought nothing but a bottle of lemonade. I just wanted to go sit down and sulk. Bionicles!
Can I do this voice too? since you're tired.
Give me a second. I can literally feel it. Literally feels like nails are shoving their way into my head right now.
Oh, you're gonna love this then.
No. Let me do it.
But Edward Cullen is staring at your kid.
Jessica said, finally breaking through my abstraction with his name.
I wonder why he's sitting alone today.
My head snapped. I followed her gaze to see Edward smiling crookedly, staring at me from an empty table across the cafeteria from where he usually sat. Once he caught my eye, he raised one hand and motioned with his index finger for me to join him. I stared in disbelief. He winked.
Does he mean you?
The fucking Smeagol inclined at the end of the voice. Jessica asked with insulting astonishment in her voice. Maybe he needs help with his biology homework, I muttered for her benefit. Can I just read Bella as like a white girl?
Yes, a valley girl, white girl.
Maybe he like needs some help with his biology homework, I muttered for her benefit. I better go see what he like wants. I feel her staring after me as I walked away. When I reached his table, I stood behind the chair across from him, unsure.
So now that you have the position of friend, note the quotations there, you are to sit with me today. Sit! Now!
He said, smiling. I sat down automatically, watching him with caution. He was still smiling. It was hard to believe that someone so fucking fanatical. I was afraid he might disappear in a sudden poof of smoke, and I would wake up. He seemed to be waiting for me to say something, anything, because I'm a lusty, horny teenage girl and I can't get my mind off of this Alucard looking motherfucker in front of me, apparently. He seemed to be waiting for me to say something. This is different. This is like totally different. I finally managed.
Well, I decided as long as I was going to hell, I might as well do it thoroughly. Please sit here and talk. Just talk so I can understand what will happen to me when I die. Let me experience it fully, so that you are now friend. Talk before I eat you, bitch.
I waited for him to say something that made sense. Seconds ticked by. You totally know that I've been staring at my iPhone 6 for like the entire time you said that. Like, you totally know I don't have any idea about what you mean. Like, what you mean? I eventually pointed out.
Believe me, I know.
He smiled again, and then he changed the subject.
I think your friends are angry with me for stealing you. I'm not like I can read their minds or anything. That'd be a stupid plot revelation.
But totally survive, because I'm talking to you, and you totally have this hot bod.
Okay, you can stop the talking now. Too much too soon.
Glint in his eyes. I gulped. He laughed.
You look worried. Booby bomb.
No, I said, but ridiculously, my voice broke. Surprise, actually. What brought this all on?
You are dense. I told you. I got tired of trying to stay away from you, so I'm giving up so that I'm closer for when I go for the kill.
He was still smiling, but his ochre eyes are serious. Giving up? I repeated in confusion.
Yes, good friend, or should I call you dog? You like to repeat things, I notice. Giving up trying to be good. I'm just going to do what I do now, and let the chips fall where they may. And Mama, I'm a gambling boy. My money's on me eating you.
His smile faded as he explained, and a hard edge crept into his voice. You like totally lost me again? I've been like playing Flappy Bird on my phone.
Who
The
the fuck
breathtaking
was that?
crooked smile reappeared.
I always say too much when I'm talking to you, because I literally have to fill your brain with something. There's nothing in your brain.
Don't
It's
worry.
filled
I
with
like totally
jizz.
don't understand anything you're saying anyway. I'm from the Valley of the Sun.
Believe me, I know you don't understand a word of it, and now as position of dog, you shall do stuff.
So like in totally plain English, we're friends now, right?
Yes. Friends. I thought I told you the position was dog.
He mused, dubious. Or not. I muttered. He grinned.
Well, we can try, I suppose, but I'm warning you now that I'm not a good friend for you, because I am literally going to devour you.
Behind his smile, the warning be off! My articles! Behind his smile, the warning was real. I could see the promise in her eyes behind the smile. Literally. You like say that a lot. Like, are you supposed to be this like really hot bad boy character? I noted, trying to ignore the sudden trembling in my stomach and keep my voice even.
Yes. See, you're not listening to me. Once you understand that I will literally devour you, you will leave. You will avoid me. But you're not smart. You're not. You're going to stay here, and I know this. Which is why I'm going to play cat and mouse with you. I'm my own cock blocker.
I like totally think that you've like made your opinion on like the subject of my intellect clear too. You know, like I totally like feeling demeaned, like I'm totally a worthless human being.
You are.
My eyes narrowed. He smiled unapologetically. So, as long as I'm being, not smart, we'll try to be friends? I struggled to summon the confusing exchange.
That sounds entirely correct. Go buy me a 60-inch plasma TV screen with Netflix.
I looked down at my hands, wrapped around the lemonade bottle, not sure what to do now.
What are you thinking? Because you are a shield.
I looked up into his deep gold eyes and became befuddled, and as usual, blurted out the truth. I'm like trying to figure out what exactly it is with you. His jaw tightened, but he kept his smile in place with some effort.
When you manage to figure that one out, let me know.
Yeah, I don't really see myself figuring that one out. Like, I'm totally a valley girl.
Well, what are your theories?
I blushed. I had been vacillating during... Bionicle Stephanie Meyer. I had been vacillating during the last month between Bruce Wayne and Peter Parker. Oh, there was no way I was going to own up to that.
If you're not going to tell me, you can go fetch me your friend over there. She looks delicious.
He said, tilting his head to one side with a shockingly tempting smile. I shook my head. That's just too embarrassing to let you know, so I might as well just get my friend unless you prefer me instead, because I totally think I'd be tasty for you.
Wonderful. Where's Blade when you need him?
No, I disagree quickly, my eyes narrowing. I can't imagine why you'd be why that'd be frustrating at all. Just because someone refuses to tell you what they're thinking, even all the while they're making cryptic remarks specifically designed to keep you up at night wondering what they could possibly mean. Now why would that be frustrating?
You're cock blocking my mind, bitch.
Or better, I continued, the pent-up annoyance flowing freely now. Say that person also did a wide range of bizarre things, from saving your life under impossible circumstances one day to treating you like a Farah the next. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Pariah.
Fuck it. She pronounces it wrong because she's Bella.
That makes perfect sense for me. It's pronounced pariah. Read a book.
And he never, explained any of that either, even after he, promised. That also would be very non-frustrating.
Well, it got onto that one real quick, didn't you?
I don't like double standards. We stared at each other, unsmiling. He glanced over my shoulder and then, unexpectedly, he snickered. What? What?
Well, the person who's sticky when something seems to think I'm being unpleasant to you. He's debating whether or not to come and break up our fight. Yeah, not really sure what that is.
He snickered again. I don't know what you're talking about. I said frostily, but I'm sure you're wrong anyway.
I'm not. I'm always right. I told you, most people, easy to read. Now turn around so I can bite your neck.
Except me, of course.
Yes. Turn around. Please.
His mood shifted suddenly. His eyes turned brooding.
Now I must angst.
I had to look away from the intensity of his stare. I concentrated on screwing the lid of my lemonade. I took a swig, staring at the table without seeing it.
Aren't you hungry? You should probably eat. If you're fatter, it will make you a lot more tasty. So much more tasty.
He asked, distracted. No. I didn't feel like mentioning that my stomach was already full. Of butterflies! You? I looked at the empty table in front of him.
No, I only devour the flesh of the living.
I didn't understand his expression. It looked like he was enjoying some private joke. Can you, totally do me a favor, Babs? I asked after a second of hesitation. He was suddenly worried.
Well, that depends. Will it be for that favor to not get me a 60-inch plasma TV screen with Netflix?
It's not really much, I assured him. He waited, guarded but cautious. I just totally wondered if you could, warn me beforehand the next time you decide to ignore me for my own good. Just so I'm prepared, Babs. I looked at the lemonade bottle as I spoke, tracing the circle of the opening with my pinky finger.
That sounds like a terrible plan. But, why not? Whatever. Just go fetch something.
He was pressing his lips together to keep from laughing when I looked up. Thanks.
And can I have one answer in return? You know I'm gonna beat you.
Stop. He demanded. One?
Tell me one theory.
Whoops. Not that one.
You didn't qualify. You just promised one answer.
You reminded me.
Do it before I have to turn you into a naughty girl.
You reminded me. And, you totally like broken promises yourself. I reminded him back.
Just one little theory. I won't laugh. I'll just kill you on the spot if it's stupid.
Yes, you will. I was positive about that.
Good,
He looked
you know
down
me.
and then glanced up at me through his long black lashes, his ochre eyes scorching.
Please. And I'll eat you in a not literal way.
He breathed, leaning towards me. I blinked, my mind going blank. Holy cow, did he do that? What? Bionicles? I asked, dazed.
Please tell me just one little theory before your intestines are splattered across the wall.
His eyes still smoldered at me. Well, like, bitten by a radioactive spider?
Called it! I won $50.
Was he a hypnotist too? Or was I just a hopeless pushover?
Totally called it. I won some money.
He scoffed. I'm sorry, that's like all I've got. I said, miffed.
You're not close. Like you're so far from being close. You've gone around the world, touched it, then went around the world again.
No spiders?
No.
And, no radioactivity?
If there was, I would be able to kill you with my semen.
Dang. I sighed.
Kryptonite doesn't bother me either.
He chuckled.
Plasma TV screen.
You're not supposed to, like, laugh, remember? He struggled to compose his face.
Yeah, I
I'll
lied.
figure it out, like, eventually. I warned him.
Well, if you want to figure it out, go ahead.
He was serious again. Like, why?
Well, see, I have told you again and again. I will eat you. I am clearly not the good guy. You are an idiot.
He smiled, but his eyes were impenetrable. Ionicles.
Ionical.
Oh, I said, as several things he hinted fell suddenly into place. God damn, she's thicker than a fucking brick! She's literally denser than fucking, What's the fucking heaviest element on the table? She's denser than that.
I don't know. I don't have the whole periodic table memorized,
She's
so it's
fucking
probably like
denser than
plutonium or
radon.
something.
I don't even know which one that is on the table, but she's denser. She's fucking thicker than lead. She's fucking thick.
She's like the big radioactive ones. Those are like the densest and the heaviest.
Radon.
Like uranium,
Radon.
plutonium, utonium, shit like that.
Radon.
Yeah, radon.
She's so fucking dense. Because he's like, I'm a bad guy. I'm not a superhero. I'm a bad guy. You should stay away from me.
You know what we should
really
do
should be my
before we
friend.
record next
This is
episode?
really bad for you. And she's like, why should I totally not be friends with you? And he's like, I'm literally a bad guy.
I am telling you that I will eat you.
Oh, I totally just figured these things out. Oh my god.
You're an idiot.
I'm such a stupid blonde.
It's like halfway through, I'm just gonna have him yell, "Stupid Mormon." It's gonna be amazing. But yeah. Oh, you do. Let's hear what you have to say.
His face was abruptly severe. Fucking severe! What? As if he were afraid that he accidentally said too much. What? What? Fucking Bionicles, Stephanie Meyer.
All that went through her mind was, I'm drinking absinthe.
Dangerous? I guessed, my pulse quickening as I intuitively realized the truth of my own words. He was dangerous. He'd been trying to tell me that all along. He just looked at me, eyes full of some emotion I couldn't comprehend. Hell, it's probably fucking rage and awestruck at how fucking stupid I was. This entire time.
I have literally told you 16 times that I will eat you.
But not like that, I whispered, shaking my head. No, I don't believe you're that bad.
Oh, Mother of God.
His voice was almost inaudible. He looked down, stealing my bottle lid and spinning on his side between his fingers. I stared at him, wondering why I didn't feel afraid. He meant what he was saying. That was obvious. But I just felt anxious, on edge, and more than anything else, fascinated. The same way I always felt when I was near him. Also, I'm fucking denser than a fucking brick. I am denser than a lead brick. I'm fucking stupid. That's also the emotion I feel right now. I'm so awestruck by the amount of idiot that I'm radiating right now. It must literally be killing his already dead brain cells. Like, holy shit. The silence lasted until I noticed the cafeteria was almost empty. I jumped to my feet. We're like gonna be late. Oh my gosh, my parents will love me if I do good in school.
Yep, not go to class. See ya, bitch.
He said, twirling the lid so fast it was just a blur. Oh, like, why not? Don't your parents only love you if you do good in school?
Nope, leaving. Bye.
He smiled up at me, but his eyes were still troubled. Well, I'm like going, I told him. I was far too big a coward to risk it. Isn't she a fucking senior in high school?
Yep.
I fucking skipped an entire... I have literally missed a total of fucking 90 days in school. Not this year. I mean, like, I skipped an entire 9 weeks, an entire quarter of school, one semester, and then the next year I skipped an entire 9 weeks in a different class. Like, that was a freshman year is the first time I skipped fucking gym for an entire quarter. And then fucking last year, junior year, I fucking skipped ROTC for an entire quarter. I technically missed almost the entire semester, because I was literally never there.
Well, at least something bad happened.
I mean, like, why? Like, she's really a fucking coward. Like, you just don't give a fuck. You just act like you're supposed to be there. You're just like, fuck it. He turned his attention back to his makeshift top.
Whoop, see ya.
I hesitated, torn, but then the first bell sent me hurrying out the door, with a last glance confirming he hadn't moved a centimeter. I half ran to class. My head was spinning faster than the bottle cap. So few questions had been answered in comparison to how many new questions had been raised. What new questions? At least the rain had stopped. I was lucky. Mr. Banner wasn't in the room yet when I arrived. I settled quickly into my seat, aware that both Mike and Angela were staring at me. Mike looked resentful. Angela looked surprised and slightly awed. Mike is being resentful because Edward talked to you? Like, seriously, this shit needs
No, you don't understand. He's thinking with his dick.
Literally, though.
He's thinking with his dick.
Literally. guys really genuinely like this?
Depends on the guy, and if he is, then he is bad news. You want to run away.
Because that is like so fucking like, hi, I've like only known you for a couple weeks and I'm totally going to be this protective over you. Like, Stephanie Meyer, you're really doing a bad job at writing people.
Don't worry, we haven't gotten to the insanity yet. That's in book 4.
Mr. Banner came in the room then, calling the class to order. He was juggling a few cardboard boxes in his arms. He put them down. Fucking eggs, but he put them down on Mike's table, telling him to start passing them around the class. Okay, guys, I want you to take one piece from each box. He says he produced a pair of rubber gloves from the pocket of his lab jacket and pulled them on. The sharp sound as the gloves snapped into place against his wrist seemed ominous to me. Why does everyone think that you like smack gloves on like that? Like, she's literally never ever seen a doctor outside of a fucking TV show, has
like,
she?
you don't do that, you just put them on.
Fucking,
But when I put them on, like, the very first time I went to dissect something, I did that because I was like, hey. And
I've literally never done that with gloves because I'm not a jackass like you.
Well, no, I did that because I didn't have a lab partner. Nobody was around me. And I was just like, I'm gonna be a mad scientist today.
I'm not a jackass like you. I've never done that.
You should be a mad scientist next time you dissect something. It's beautiful.
I don't have any more sciences. I've like taken like 5 sciences.
You don't have to have a science class to dissect something. Just find something, pin it down, and cut it open.
Oh no.
Doesn't even have to be dead.
Oh no. You act like I have a scalpel. And second,
wait,
really?
You don't have scalpels? Seriously?
I don't own a scalpel.
I can reach over and pull out 3.
Why do you have that many?
Well, you just need more than one, usually.
I used to have scalpels. I don't have them anymore. There's a very good reason for me not having them anymore.
Okay.
Do you forget I literally take a sedative every day, 3 times a day?
I don't forget that.
I literally take mini morphine every fucking day.
I know you take mini morphine. You don't even have to use a scalpel. Like,
I'm not taking my mom's kitchen knives to a fucking animal thing.
Damn it!
And let alone, I'm not finding a random animal in the yard and cutting it up, because that probably means a lizard, and I love lizards too much. Lizards are chill.
But lizards are so nice. You gotta cut through the scales and
Oh no.
Fine.
Really?
What? I can't have a hobby?
That's a very bad hobby to have.
More entertaining than anything else.
It's a very bad hobby to have.
But it's just entertaining.
You literally pretty much just were like, yeah, I totally get off on pinning animals down that may or may not be still thrashing around and cutting them up and pulling their insides out.
Okay, we got 6 more pages, and no, don't get off on that.
You sure as I'll act like it. You're literally like, oh well, I could do this to kill your character when I write a fucking story.
We got 6 more pages
to my
of this.
Characters being tortured.
I don't do that.
It's fucking creepy how much you do it. Like, I do it, but I don't fucking vocalize that shit all the time.
Yeah, I vocalize it because if it's stuck in my head.
Get excited with telling me that you want to kill my character, and I'm like, why?
I get excited when I want to kill anything, so.
You always want to kill something. It's fucking weird.
I always want to kill something like an elf.
I have righteous anger. I literally create a reason to feel justified about killing shit. You have no reason, and that's why it bothers me so much.
Our morality is so different in that case.
Yes. You're chaotic evil. I'm neutral evil.
I wouldn't say chaotic.
You're chaotic evil.
I'm not chaotic.
You're chaotic
I'm not
evil.
chaotic.
You literally want to do shit just to fuck things up.
So?
That is literally the definition of chaotic evil.
Well, what's better? To do something when people can see a clear motive, or to do something when there's no motive at all?
You literally don't have a motive for 99% of the shit either. Chaotic, and most of the shit you do is violent. Evil!
That'd be more chaotic neutral.
I said evil, I didn't say neutral.
No, chaotic neutral. Because I also help a lot of people.
Chaotic evil, you don't like doing good things.
No, I do. It's just that usually I do them because they help serve me in some other way.
Chaotic evil! You were selfish! Boom! Look, wow! And with that note, I think it's time to end this episode off, because it's been like 50 minutes.
46, actually.
Already all close enough.
46 minutes and 10 seconds.
I literally think the audience has had enough of us at this point.
Probably. I'm gonna go find a bird.
Bad! Bad, Hono.
Goodbye, Internet.
Goodbye, Internet.